Like the rest of your internet right now, I'm obsessed with this guy, but the comic version of him is a little more silly and fun. And since I have a history of making some life-size props, let's make him life-size. I'm gonna make the whole thing in 1 week and do it in one video, so keep up. Getting right into it, problem number 1 is figuring out how big Jeff actually is, because the size isn't posted, but Deadpool's size is, and with this one comic strip, I can figure out that Jeff is about 1'6" tall. And scale my model appropriately to get it ready for 3D printing. I just love this model. I mean, comparing the two, he's just silly. Getting into the printer software, you can't print over thin air, so let's throw some scaffolding on him, upload him to the printer. I'll be using Creative 3D's Evo system that was fresh off the factory line. This thing is a behemoth of a printer. And one time lapse later, and fresh off the printer, he looks like this. So pop out those supporting materials, get the scaffolding that was under his tail, and we're left with this. But because Jeff's naturally wet, I want to make him glossy, so that means a lot of sanding. Then I like to add a layer of spray paint to even out some of those sanded spots, sand that down a little more, and then once we color match the color for Jeff, start to do those final coats. And he looks like this. Then you want to tape out your details, which is way harder than I look. I have mad respect for people that do this job. You take off the tape, and then I do all the little finite details on him, and we're left with an end product like this. It was a fun time. Between 2 days of printing and 2 days of work on it, I think he came out perfect. And if y'all show this video enough love, I'll bring him to an aquarium or a water park after this.